Good day, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of Project Mars Minecraft
From Zaffageek.
from Zaffageek. And that one
We need a
chunk
new
isn't
name.
loading. We need a new name. We'll get on that soon enough. But I'm
But
gonna make
first,
something. You told me to make something,
yes, you need to
and
make a very dangerous recipe.
but it's safe to make it apparently because we're far away from the base.
Yes, you only risk death.
Okay, cool. You showed me the
Now,
recipe, so
now you see that little object. Remember when we were experimenting with that ritual?
mm,
That is what was the result of it. An activated division sigil that allows you
mm-hmm.
to do all kinds of strange things, including create unstable ingots. Now, it's called
Okay,
unstable ingots because it's very unstable.
okay,
You've got 10 seconds to complete that crafting recipe, so on your own time.
okay. So iron diamond, iron division diamond on the side.
Yes, yes.
And then
Then,
take the result, take the division sigil out, put the obsidian in the second left corner, and the unstable ingot like a scissors, like shears, like that.
yeah, top center.
This is going to be an interesting episode of Zaffageek. Okay, iron. Oh, before I do it, right? If I put the diamond down, do I have 10 seconds to take the thing out?
No, the counter starts as soon as the thing is crafted. As soon
Okay,
as this unstable ingot is crafted, the counter will start. So
okay,
it's actually a lot more time than you think.
okay. We picked a brilliant day to try this. I'm slightly hungover. Still suffering from a headache. Okay, that's an unstable ingot. Error, divide by diamond. This ingot is highly unstable and will explode after 10 seconds. Will also explode if the crafting window is closed or the ingot is thrown on the ground. Additionally, these ingots do not stack. Do not craft unless ready. Huh. Okay, so that unstable ingot goes to the top,
Top center.
and the obsidian ingot goes where the division sigil was.
That's right.
The obsidian block. Okay. Oh, builder's wand. I got a builder's wand.
You have a builder's wand.
What do I do with this?
A builder's wand allows for very interesting things. Observe.
Where you at?
You see this pile of dirt?
Yeah. What?
As long as you've
What?
got dirt in your inventory or whatever block in your inventory, it will copy whatever layer you have.
The rain is kind of loud, isn't it?
Yeah, let's go indoors.
Okay.
Let's go inside the tower.
Okay. Bush. Okay. Wow. So what you're telling me is essentially I only need to build the bottom layer of the structure and use the builder's
Yes.
wand, and as long as I have the temple block in my inventory, it will raise it.
Yes. Essentially, yes.
Wow. Is it
Then take a
nighttime?
look at
No.
I don't know, is it?
No.
Not. Ah,
Wow. And it's still raining? Yeah, it's still raining.
it's still raining. So yeah, that's one use of the unstable ingot. There are various other uses.
Mm-hmm.
There's some interesting weapons. The one bypasses armor, just completely. Doesn't matter what armor you are wearing, or
Wow,
whatever
yeah.
armor the monster is wearing, it will
Mm-hmm.
always do 7 damage.
Wow.
Then there is the... But
The...
I'm thinking there's the pick, and the pick... Um, Oh yes, the pick allows you to just destroy blocks in one tick. You don't actually harvest the blocks. It just
Oh.
destroys them like in creative mode.
Mm-hmm.
Then there is the shovel. I think does the same. Then
Mm-hmm.
there's amulets of flying. Oh, and the healing axe. Yes, the healing axe. That's actually quite a cool one. The healing
Yeah.
axe is whoever you hit, you heal from your life bar.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you can kill yourself by
You can kill
trying to kill
yourself.
something else.
Yes.
Wow.
Then you got the sonar goggles,
Mm-hmm.
and you've got the reversing hoe. The reversing hoe untills land.
Wow. How
Yeah.
useful is that? I mean, I've always wanted my tilled land with magic crops and everything on it. My tilled land to be untilled.
Yeah. Then it's also used in the portal to the deep dark.
Ah.
So yeah, unstable ingots, very interesting. Not necessarily useful, but
But
very interesting.
very interesting, yeah. Damn it, it's
Still
still
can't sleep.
raining. It's still raining. Damn it. The thing is, my sound is turned off low enough so that I can speak normally, and I don't have to scream.
Uh,
I'm just
thing
gonna
is, I
fly
got
away for
headphones
a.
on.
I'm just gonna fly away for a bit, because the
Yeah,
one chunk isn't loading near my base, near the base.
right.
So I'll
Well,
just go into the snowy
actually,
tundra and then.
it actually looks like the night's coming. We might be able to sleep. Oh wow, it's nice and quiet here under these giant trees.
Okay, that's far enough. That's 400 blocks away. 400
Well,
meters. Let's see. Let's
so
see. Let's see. Da, 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 da. Oh, and I don't think we recorded this, but we have weapons on our fists now.
we've got what now?
Weapons on our
Oh,
fists.
weapons.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. I have a rather dated reference. Wonder who will get this. Where are you at? Oh, there you are.
Yeah, I'm gonna land on the tree hut. The tree hut. The witch's hut, yeah. Dated
Check
reference.
this. Kamehameha.
Ugh! Wow.
From what's that?
Wow. That is from that crappy anime series that we all watched when we were kids.
Yes.
Dragon Ball A, Dragon Ball B, or something.
B Z G T something.
Dragon Ball Z. Yes,
Yes, that's it.
where the voice actors had to say yeah 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 while they were fighting the whole time,
Yeah.
and where a fight would take literally 4 or 5 episodes, and then it's just them
Yes.
staring each other down, going, "I will beat you, I will beat you."
Yes, and how the very last
We can sleep.
seconds of
Yeah.
a planet dying takes 4 weeks of episodes
Yeah.
to have the last second of the planet's life.
It's like, yeah, so that's it. Yay, we killed the planet. Took us 4 weeks to show the last second. Yeah.
Yes. Apparently, it's got something like 600 episodes.
Dude, apparently it's finally finished or something, or it finished a while
Yeah,
ago. I'm just happy
yeah,
for that because I
yeah.
watched it. I enjoyed some of it, and then it just became really, really absurd. And I'm like, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to
There
waste
was like
600 times 20 minutes episodes
there was
watching
like
the series.
3 editions of it. I mean, it started out as Dragon Ball that ran for like 800 episodes. Then it was
Mm,
Dragon Ball Z
yeah.
that also ran for like 1,000 or something. Then Dragon Ball GT also
Mm,
up there. So I mean, we're looking at a series of in excess of, let's say, like 2,000 episodes.
wow.
That's a lot of time.
And to put it into perspective for those of you, the 2000 episodes, that's about if you're an avid WoW player and you play and you don't work, so you have a lot of free time to play WoW, that's about a
Yeah.
month's worth of waking hours spent watching this video, the series.
Yeah.
And talking about that, okay, so we all know I'm playing Eve, and I'm probably gonna quit it soon enough. Oh, I'm
Uh,
playing the Division sigil back, and
cool.
we I activated like another program thing that you can check out weird character stats.
Yeah.
I've played. This is real time days. Like if I didn't sleep for these amount of days, this is how much I've played Eve Online. I've played Eve Online for 102 days.
Wow.
That means I've been online for a total of 102 days. That's a third of a year of
Been
no
playing Eve.
sleeping that I've just been playing Eve. And I'm thinking, that's a long freaking time, man. I mean, that's really don't have anything to show for
So
it except a character in Eve Online. Ah.
that's a lot of time. But yeah, I remember my WoW character.
Mm-hmm.
I started playing not long after the launch of the game.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was like 6 months in or so. It
Yeah.
was during the whole. Those that will remember is
Yeah.
the opening of the Anki Raj raid. For
Yeah.
the war effort and all of that and collecting the resources. It was like all very long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
That's when I started playing WoW, and I stopped. Well, not too recently, but a little while ago, halfway through Mists of Pandaria.
Yeah.
And I checked the time played stats. It was like something ridiculous, like 6 months of my life
It's
are
crazy.
invested in that game. Yeah,
It's crazy. I mean, it was a fun experience, don't get me wrong. I mean, I had fun with Eve, but I think it's time to stop playing that now.
time to move on.
Yeah. It's man, I don't know. It's just so much time wasted on an online game. I mean, how many years do you play that? Like how many years or what's the amount of time that you spend playing that? Like not 6 months, but like the actual
Well, let's see. I
real life
started.
months that you played the game and accrued those hours on.
I started during my practical year of college.
Mm,
Started playing, and on and off about 6 years,
6 years.
I think,
6 times 12 times what? $15 a month?
roughly.
That's a lot of money, man.
See,
Uh,
WoW's been running for 10 years, but there was a period of about 4 years that I did stop
yeah.
completely. I mean, so
Well, you kind of
yeah,
stopped eventually, but yeah, still, it's a lot of
I
money, a
think they
lot of
had their,
time.
I think they just had their 10-year anniversary like a few weeks ago.
Okay.
That's actually impressive to think a game is still running after 10 years.
Yeah, it's really, really impressive.
Everybody's raving about it now again, saying it's back to the way it was and how much they love it. And
Yeah, I've got a friend here that's like, yeah, he's playing it now again, and he succumbed to the WoW beast, uh, the WoW magic dragon, if you can call it that. You know, he needs his fix, and
yeah,
he's impressed. And I'm sitting there, it's like, it's WoW.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
really?
Nah, Khan, I agree with you. I agree with you. Nah, it's I don't know. They like back into it. The hardcore players, friends of mine, are back into it and they're loving it to death. But
Mm,
you have your MMO moment at which your MMO is awesome,
yeah.
and then everything after that is just.
Yeah, the moment you
And
lose that magic, it's gone. It's sad, but it's true. It's just gone.
I remember my moment was after the first expansion. There
This
was
would
it was
be Burning Crusade?
That's right. Yes, that's
Yeah.
right. Yes. Right. They'd just introduced the heroic dungeons, and they were designed as a gear up for the raiding. Right.
Mm-hmm.
I remember a friend of mine and I were running those dungeons 3 times a day,
Yeah.
dying a lot,
Mm.
dying a lot, and we were just
Mm-hmm.
churning them. And to me, that was the best. After that, it was just fluff. And then there was 2, 3 expansions thereafter. I just never got back into it. I mean, yeah, a lot of people will say, yeah, it's about the raiding and all of that. But I mean, the raiding was fun and all.
Yeah.
But to me, it was more fun doing those heroic dungeons.
Yeah, you see, the thing is, I don't know what you're talking about, to be perfectly honest, because I never went in that far into WoW.
Well, basically, um, WoW had the progression chain of WoW. I'm talking now about Burning Crusade.
Mm-hmm.
Progression chain was you did your quests and you got to maximum level, right?
Yeah, which is
During
the staple of
but
any MMO. Yeah.
during the leveling, you went to do dungeons, but
Mm-hmm.
there were quests in the dungeons. They were just normal difficulty, nothing too difficult. Okay,
Yeah.
well, relatively speaking, everything in Burning Crusade was quite difficult, but
Okay. Yeah.
wasn't too difficult. It was just to get you to the end of the game. Then once you were at maximum level,
Mm-hmm.
you would then have to, I can't actually remember exactly, but you had to do something to unlock heroic mode in the dungeons.
Yeah.
And these were insanely difficult. They were really difficult. And you would go in with a party of 5,
Mm-hmm.
which would then be your traditional archetypes of a tank, a healer, and 3 others to deal damage. But back then, it was really a case of you had to manage this thing properly. The tank had to keep everything on him. There had to be all kinds of debilitating spells flying to prevent all the monsters from attacking at the same time. A
Mm-hmm.
lot of crowd control was required. And yeah, so it was very strategic. Then once you got enough loot, or the right loot,
Yeah.
from the dungeons, you could then start with raid what's his name, attunement quests.
Yeah.
They later took that away, but it was a case of you have to find this thingy in the dungeon, and that will then start your attunement to a raid. And then
Mm.
once you've got the attunement to the raid, you can then attend the raid with your guild or whatever.
Yeah.
And then it was like a party of either 10 or 25 people, and you go in and get your ass handed to you by this giant monster, and you
Mm-hmm.
do that week in, week out until you kill them, and so on and so forth. To me, yeah, raiding was fun, but the dungeons were better.
Ah. Okay.
And there was just nothing of that later on. I couldn't ever get that feeling back, so I've never really been back into that.
Yeah. There's a point where you, and it's a case of you can't even go back because everyone's leveled so much, all the gear is updated, and your gear is outdated,
Yeah,
and it's like, what the
I mean
hell?
that's true. I mean, you can only really effectively be effective for 3 months before new stuff's introduced.
Yeah.
Just how it works is every 3 months there's something new. A
And
new
then you
raid,
have
a
to
new
start all
dungeon.
over again.
That's right, yeah. So yeah, I think I'm done with MMOs for the time being.
I mean, it
Don't know
was a
about
good
you.
time. It was a good time. My MMOs, I'm looking forward to, oh crap, to EverQuest Next,
Yeah.
but more specifically EverQuest Next Landmark.
Ah.
That will be a thing to keep my eye on because It's gonna be Minecraft, but with more customizability.
Yeah.
Let's go sleep.
I've been also keeping an eye on
Oh, we don't
EverQuest
have to
next.
sleep. We can actually kill it. It's okay.
Yeah, let's just stab the zombie in the eye.
Yeah. I'm gonna stab the creeper while he's swimming. There we go. And
Shoot him with a railgun.
yeah, get the experience orb so that we can fill up our experience tanks.